Hello there, Chad Remington here, your lead expert reporter of the prestigious Diamond Dynasty League. Here with you for a playoff prediction video. Was planning on not doing this video, but since we sucked last week, I think we went 1-3. Playoff matchups aren't what we thought they'd be. Make this quick video. Um, Going back to week 15, we'll do a quick little recap. Shout out to all the teams that lost. Not a fun fantasy week. Very unfun fantasy week. Sucked, very low scoring. Brad's team scored a lot. Props to him. Without going into all the matchups, we'll go through quickly. I think we were pretty good on high scoring games, low scoring games, and pretty good, on players where they boom or bust. But again, the week was pretty crazy. So, Brad's team, I know Josh Allen had a really good game. We were wrong about that. We did say that if his studs played well, he would win, and he had Mark Andrews, I know, Tyreek. They both had pretty big games. Carried him to a victory. Dave's team, just again a rough week, and it won't keep repeating that, but I'll try not to. But I know Najee Harris didn't have a good game, but just tough break going against Brad, who came out to play here. Remington blows against Charlie Cannons. Just a battle of a matchup here. I do know, we did say about Herbert over Tom Brady here, and I don't know if we said in the video, but the inside sources uh, reveal that Aaron was told to start Jalen Hurts over Taysom Hill, and he did not. And I know he's regretting that, unfortunately. But two teams just not making the right quarterback decisions in a rough week. Moving on, Matt's neat team, the Rocket City Trash Pandas. Nothing bad against Matt's team. Just again a rough week. Kevin's team, we did talk about his studs, and they are Aaron Rodgers, Eckler, Chubb, and they came out to play. They carried his team to a victory here. And the one prediction we got right, the old step bros, we're always high in the step bros, and huge scoring affair, 82 to 68 here. Blackout Brownlee, Blackout, who is Brownlee, um, did just didn't come to play, unfortunately, and step bros came out on top here. I will point out Massey team and Blackout Brownlee. We did point out, we commented how they didn't make any trades, and if they make trades, do they win these matchups, these fairly close matchups here? Potentially, I don't know. Maybe not, but maybe people can take notes for future seasons of the dynasty about making playoff trades, and if your team could use that extra push, even if it might not look like it. But let's go on to week 16. Oh, before I go into that, I want to point on this. Um, First 8 picks of the draft lottery, we pointed out this. We're not going to comment on these again. But with all the teams that lost in the first round, they now go Dave, Matt, Brownlee, Aaron in that order, and these picks are cemented in for those spots. So week 16, we're going to try to keep making this video move along here. We'll start off with the matchup everyone's talking about, the prestigious conference championship game. Dean Gagnon and the San Diego Step Bros against Kevin Weiland, the Rocket City Trash Pandas. I have not went over these full matchups here, but we'll try to go through here. Burrow, I think he's honestly kind of hurt here. He's not doing that great. Singletary, the new, kind of cementing as the number one running back in Buffalo, so that's good for him. Dallas, they keep winning, but they're especially the receiving is just something else. I don't know what to comment about it. Justin Jefferson against the Rams, this should be a monster game. Yeah, I mean, blow up spot here. Cameron Brate with nobody else. I mean, maybe him and Gronk can just get a ton of targets, and he can actually produce like he did last week. Renfro, Craig Reynolds. I mean, if Swift's out, this is a big boost to your team. If he is in, let's see if he got anybody to fill in. Not real. Oh, Duke Johnson. He's been killing it. He killed the last game. Maybe a good fill-in spot here if Swift is indeed in. Moving on to Kevin's team, we got again the studs: Aaron Rodgers, Chubb. We're the old Eckler. Eckler on COVID. Okay. I mean, I can skip over these guys. Treadwell, Pringle, Conklin. What? Just a bunch of studs skipping over. Um, Henderson, Minnesota. I mean, I think, let's see who you got if Amar Abdullah. 8 points, 8 points. He scored a touchdown. 8 projected points seems pretty high right there. But you really don't have someone to fill in, maybe Njoku, if Eckler's out. I mean, so the reaction to this, looking at the rosters is if Eckler's in, I got to go with Kevin here. If Eckler's out, we got to go Dean. I mean, it's just that he doesn't have anyone to fill in. I I like Kevin. If Eckler's in, he's got his again three studs: Rodgers, Chubb, Eckler, and a bunch of you know Eckler, Chubb, Rodgers, and the gang pretty much. But these guys are all right. But we'll go quick. We'll keep moving this along. We'll go Kevin. Eckler's in. If he's out, we're going Dean. So more than we'll obviously lean Kevin then. And then we'll get into what everyone is calling, the actual championship matchup. In the Diamond Conference Championship game, we got Brad Barkowitz, the Catalina Cockchafers, and Steve Mann, the Chudley Cannons. Brad Seam, Josh Allen. I think he has a big bounce back game against New England, not like last week. I don't know again of Elliott, and he probably got Pollard here again. Yep, against Washington. I Washington defense is suspect. I don't know if I think it'll work out if you play both, I suppose. Tyreek on COVID. Okay, so this is obviously going to have ginormous impact, and we have Kelsey right here on COVID. So this is big, obviously for the matchup. We'll move on though. Um, Mark Andrews. I mean, I think if Lamar doesn't play, this is a 30 bomb, no doubt about it. If he does play, I think there's still potential to be a 30 bomb, but I think it's going to be less likely. Um, but he's the number one tight end right now, best guy to have in the playoffs right now. And Tony Brown come back with no receivers. This actually is perfect timing. Holy shit, I got Madison. Okay. Delvin Cook's announced out, so this is an insane. Between Antonio Brown and Madison, this is nuts. If Tyreek's out, who I don't, yeah, Gordon. If Thielen's in, your team's honestly unstoppable, but he is still out. I don't like Jared Cook as a football player, but yes, he's a fill-in. If Tyreek's out, I mean that would hurt. But let's go on. Herbert against Houston. This could be a ginormous blow-up game for Herbert here. If Eckler is out, this will hurt their offense, though, no doubt about it. But if he's in, I think Herbert might throw more if he's out. But I think if Eckler's in, Herbert has much more potential to score um, bigger points. I'm not going to go on a rant about Aaron Jones and how they don't use him in Green Bay, and I don't understand it. But he does score touchdowns at least. Mike Evans, I don't know if he's going to play this week. He's not playing. It's not a good luck. That would suck. If Mike Evans can't go, I know you have depth, though, Steve, so we'll get into that. Pittman against Arizona could be a big game. Kelsey on the old COVID. So we'll get in this whole COVID thing. I think if they are both announced out here, I think it's a bigger boost to Steve's team because he has the depth to cover in this spot where Brad really doesn't, in my opinion. If they're both in, though, I'd definitely lean Brad's side. Tyreek's a monster. He's insane. Watching him is just, the last few weeks, he's just so fast and so good. He did have one dud of a game, but overall pretty good work. Kelsey, I know he's had a bunch of dud games, and he just really only had a good second half. So can he carry that into next week? Potentially. Can he have like a full good game? I mean, we'll see obviously if he plays. But I gotta lean, if they're both playing, we're gonna lean Brad. Bateman, I still like him though. Myers, I don't know if he's gonna, I think he might just get like one target. I don't know if they're gonna run the ball 40 times against Buffalo again. So this is kind of scary to me. Reynolds, I think this against Atlanta is pretty big. I think this is a good sneaky start here. Brady is good. So you got, okay, if Damon Harris is good to go, you got to fill in for, Mike Evans. Um, I mean, and you still got a couple good players here that could fill in for Kelsey. So looking at it though, I mean, the quick summary of this is, I mean, freaking Antonio Brown and Madison coming back at the perfect time for Brad's team, and his team is really on the upswing with this. Uh, these two coming back really fills the need of those spots. It's kind of nuts. I have to go with Brad. Madison is just too big um, of a player just to be able to throw in there, especially in this wide of a roster. I brought up coin in case I couldn't decide, so we'll flip it. Heads is Brad, tails is Steve. It is heads, so coin agrees. We're gonna have to go Brad for the reasons we listed. So If our predictions are right, which they haven't been, the championship we're predicting would be Brad and more than likely Kevin if Eckler plays. Call it video. Merry Christmas. Everyone enjoy week 16. Good luck in the playoffs. Everyone have a great one. Love you guys.